melty cheese, bacon, tomato. Oh my goodness. Look how fun and fruity and tropical this drink is. So cute. Hey y'all, it is almost Derby time, and like tailgating in the fall, we take our Derby celebrations very seriously, starting with the food. And I have two knock your horseshoes off recipes that are Run for the Roses approved. And guess what? They aren't mint juleps. Do I have your attention yet? Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I know the Derby is all about the big hats and the mint juleps and the bourbon. Well, all of those are well and good. They're all amazing. But there are some other things that the Derby is known for that I want to cover today. So we've got Kentucky hot browns. This is a staple dish in Kentucky that is traditionally served at the Derby. But I am taking the traditional Kentucky hot brown ingredients and putting them in King's Hawaiian rolls, covering them with this brown sugar, mustard, Worcestershire, butter, garlic onion concoction. And oh my word. Second recipe is a Black-eyed Susan Slush. Y'all, also another home run, another, I don't even know what you would call it, the Derby, like black checkered flag, what is it, green checkered flag, I can't even know. When the horse wins, this is what they want. You wanted to have a Black-eyed Susan Slush. Traditionally, I would make the food portion of this first for an episode, but I have decided, make the drink first, enjoy that while you're cooking the food, and then everything all around is just gonna be so much better. So, let's get started on the Black-eyed Susan Slush. Okay, so I need a 1/3 cup each of lime juice and lemon juice. You're making your own sour mix. Sour mix is lemon and lime juice with simple syrup, and instead of buying this, I find that making it tastes a lot better, and you know what's going into it. There are no preservatives. It's just all around better. And 1/3 cup of simple syrup. So it's equal parts simple syrup, lemon juice, and lime juice. I need 3/4 cup of each of the juice concentrates. If they're not all the way thawed, it's okay. They're getting mixed with ice and it's a frozen drink anyway. So in order to make this slush, all you have to do is mix all these ingredients in a blender with 4 cups of ice. Now, at this point in the blender, if you wanted to add a little bit more adult fun, I'm not telling you not to do it, but if you're trying to make this kid-friendly, just blend it up like this with the juices and the ice, and y'all, it is so, so delicious. Yum. Frozen, delicious yumminess, pineapple orange slushy. After you fill your glass, you want to top it off with some ginger ale, just a tiny bit, a splash, like so. And then garnish with an orange slice, a pineapple leaf, and some maraschino cherries. And oh my word, y'all. Look how fun and fruity and tropical this drink is. So cute. I mean, seriously, it could not get any cuter, any fruitier, any more tropical, any more fun than this drink right here. This is the prettiest, most fun cocktail I have ever come up with. It doesn't even have alcohol in it, and I'm loving it. I might put some bourbon in there in a minute, but for now I'm just gonna enjoy the fruity tropical-ness. What is tropical? What's the word? Someone put in the adjective for tropically. Fruity tropically-ness of this cocktail. I mean, cheers, look at this. Oh my word. That part is done, taken care of. Let's move on to these Kentucky hot brown party rolls. We have King's Hawaiian rolls. Those are pretty crucial for the party rolls. This is what you're looking for, the 12 pack. And an 11x7 baking dish, also crucial for this recipe. The reason that you want one is because you are going to pour a melted butter, brown sugar, Worcestershire concoction on top of these rolls. And if you bake it in a bigger dish, the melted butter kind of like seeps out of it, and you want it to kind of all go into the bread and soak it all up. So we are going to spray this baking dish with my best friend Pamela, and then cut these in half without separating them. and put the bottom half into the pan. See how these rolls come like this together? Like they're not individual rolls. That's what we want to maintain. So I'm just going to take a very large serrated knife and slice it horizontally across the rolls and keep the tops and bottoms separate, but like keep the rolls intact as is. So the next step in this recipe is to prep all of our other ingredients, which are tomatoes, bacon, turkey, and cheese. So when picking a tomato for this, you want to get one that is about the same diameter as the party roll itself, so that one slice of tomato will fit into the party roll. So I'm gonna slice up these tomatoes. So you really want your tomatoes to not be super juicy, so I've set them out on paper towels to kind of drain while I prep the rest of my ingredients. And then I have some bacon that I have already cooked, and I need to cut into 2-inch pieces. So really you're just looking for the bacon to also fit on the party rolls and not be huge slices. And you can drain the bacon on paper towels as well. Once your tomatoes are sliced and your bacon is cut into 2-inch pieces, you can go ahead and assemble the rolls. So what you need is about 6 slices of Gruyere cheese. So I got the deli to slice it for me. You're gonna need 3 slices for the bottom and then 3 slices for the top. Once you get your cheese placed onto your rolls, you can layer it up with some thinly sliced deli turkey. I like to fold mine because it looks really pretty, or you can lay it flat. It's kind of up to you. It's personal preference. I also just like the way that the folded kind of feels. It's a great kind of like texture contrast from the other things on the party rolls. That's also a secret to why sandwiches that you make at home don't usually taste as good as sandwiches from a restaurant, because they learned the folding and fluffing technique. Next up, the slices of tomato go on top of the turkey, and then the bacon pieces. I mean, can y'all already tell how delicious this is gonna be? If you love a Kentucky hot brown, you're gonna love this even more. If you love party rolls with the ham and the Swiss, and you're a fan of all of these ingredients, I cannot highly recommend this recipe enough. It is so good. You can top it with your other 3 slices of Gruyere, the same thing that you did before, 2 slices, and then 1 folded in half to fit like so, and then a 1/4 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese, just to really take this whole thing over the edge. Then you're going to top it with the top halves of the rolls like so. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at this. All right, the rolls are almost done. We have to make the butter brown sugar mixture to pour on top of these things. So I have 3/4 of a cup of butter melted, and I am going to add in a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 teaspoons of minced dried onion, 1 teaspoon of light brown sugar, and then a 1.5 teaspoons of Worcestershire. Then we're going to add in some freshly grated garlic. So take your microplane, my favorite kitchen tool, and a fresh clove of garlic, and we're going to grate it directly into this butter mixture. We're gonna need about 1/2 teaspoon of the garlic. And the last ingredient to this brown sugar butter mixture is about 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce. You can use whatever kind you like. You whisk this up really well. And then we're gonna pour the mixture on top of these rolls. So this is why I said it was important to have the baking dish that fits, because see how mine, there's a little bit of overhang on each side. So there's gonna be some liquid that pulls up in here that doesn't get soaked into these rolls, which is not the end of the world if that's the case for you, but try to get one that fits this perfectly. Be really careful on the edges because it can kind of drip over. You want all of this sauce to go in these rolls. Yummy, y'all. All right, we've got these rolls covered in tin foil. They are going to go in the oven at 375 degrees for about 15 minutes, covered, and then we're gonna uncover them and cook them until the rolls are golden brown on the top. Okay, so minor confession, actually major confession. I left my rolls in there for too long. They're a little bit darker than I wanted them to, but still not too dark, but they're making a really fun bubbly sound, so let's look at them. They look pretty good, other than the dark. Listen to that crackle. Burnt, if you will, but they will eat just the same. I'm so excited to eat these things because they smell delicious. Yes, I kind of got the tops a little bit too brown, but honestly, I'm not mad about it. I've got them on my pewter Armatel china, and what's more perfect for the Derby, honestly? Like, look at these, y'all. Oh my goodness gracious alive. Kentucky hot brown party rolls to go with this Black-eyed Susan slush. I mean, and look at this thing. Tropical, fruity, cute. This is the star of the show right here. The moment of truth that you've all been waiting for, these rolls. Let's take a look at one of them. Melty cheese, bacon, tomato, piled high with turkey, and that brown sugar butter situation. Oh my goodness. You're gonna make these and you're gonna wanna dance around your kitchen. They're so good. I really can't recommend this recipe high enough. You can make it for your Derby party. You can make it for your next brunch. You can make it for dinner. Just promise me you will make it. And make the cute mocktail too, because it's just like so tasty and delicious and also really, really stinking cute. So without further ado, you know what to do. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all the social media things. If you make these amazing hot brown party rolls for your Derby party or for really just any celebration, be sure to let me know on Instagram at Odom. Let me know what you want to do next in the comments. I will see y'all soon. I'm gonna keep eating these because, oh my word, my mouth is watering. They're so good. I will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all. Mmm. 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 Mmm.